Hi, everyone. Can you say hi, Elizabeth?
Hi.
We're so excited to just be on today. And my name is Tory, for those of you I've not had the privilege of meeting. And this is Elizabeth. And we're just so excited to come on today and join together for our Tuesday team training. We have some exciting things we're going to go over. And I am just so grateful for this community. I was just reflecting this week as I was giving our 6-month-old his little plant capsules. I was opening up them and opening them up for him in his mouth. And I was just reflecting on all the years I have had the privilege of embracing this foundation of simple, powerful, proven nutrition, and how grateful I am that I've just had this in my own body for over 20 years, 2 decades, and then that I've just been able to give it to each of my babies, and that each of our 5 children have been grown on these beautiful plant capsules that are just such a gift. So I so enjoy getting to come together on Tuesdays and just remember what a gift this is that we have to share with the world. And so I am just so glad that you're here today. You're going to get to hear some awesome training, and you're also going to get to hear 2 awesome stories. So I'm just going to jump right in and share my screen. Let's go to, yes. All right, hopefully y'all can see my screen now. And I just wanted to give this reminder that we are really all about our Juice Plus live gatherings. And these last couple of years, they've been a little weird because we haven't been able to really get together and celebrate in the same way that we always do. So this is coming up, and it's just going to be here before we know it. But this is our Juice Plus Live that's going to be in Atlanta, October 13th through 15th. And the tickets the early bird tickets are on sale right now. So go to Juice Plus Insights for all the details, but you'll want to be sure to get your ticket before the end of the month. So in the end of the month is like in a few days, right? So go on today and get your ticket. And this is just your little friendly reminder to do so. This is really exciting. This is the incentive leading up to our Juice Plus Live in Atlanta. Okay, so this is the flyer from the company. This is also on juiceplusinsights.com, but I just wanted to highlight this today because it's such a great focus for summer. I feel like summer can be really full of lots and lots of connections with people. It can also be full of distractions. So this is a really great way to focus this summer. And this is what the company is doing. So these are all the details for this summer incentive. It's all about adding 15 new orders in June, July, and August. And you'll earn a free Juice Plus Live Atlanta ticket and up to $400. So how exciting is this? So I'm not going to go over the fine line details, but I do love this next image that Emily made for us. It's so beautiful, and it's just the perfect way to just, if you want to print this out, this is the perfect way to keep track of what to do this summer. So here's you can print this out, and here is 15 new orders that you can focus on, two new Partner Plus promotions, and 1 new Qualified Sales Coordinator promotion. And that is the focus for the summer. So I love it. I just wanted to give a quick shout out for this event that's taking place tonight. Stories of Hope. We're going to stream it into our Peek into Plant Solutions, I believe. But this is tonight, and I'm really excited. So get all your teacher friends, really just anyone though, can learn from these amazing stories in this event tonight that's happening. All right, so next, I just wanted you guys to learn from, let me stop sharing. I just really wanted to share this video called The Wheel of Success by Shelly Mackey with you. She is really trailblazing in this community and duplicating like nothing that's ever been done before. So I'm so excited for you to learn from her. Please just take in what she says and realize that it has just been so duplicatable and so amazing. I'll never forget seeing Shelly Mackey at a Branson boot camp whenever she was a sales coordinator, and she talks about jumping in as a sales coordinator, and where she is today is just mind-blowing. So I'm gonna share my screen again, move all these things around on my desktop. Okay, here is Shelly Mackey, everyone.
Welcome. My name is Shelly Mackey. I am a Presidential Marketing Director Plus with the Juice Plus Company, and I am so excited to be sharing the Wheel of Success with you today that my team has been using over the last 6.5 years. But first, I'd like to share with you the first 2 years of my journey. This slide depicts a whirlwind because that's what it was like. I was a sales coordinator just 7 years ago, basically ate my way there with no goals. And just 9 months later, I was named National Marketing Director, the top position of the Juice Plus Company. That summer, I was a 50 club National Marketing Director. In 1 year, I'd gone from Senior Sales Coordinator 8 club to National Marketing Director 50 club. The very next month, I named 2 National Marketing Directors direct to me, one from Oklahoma, one from Kansas. And my first time to the Eltons, I was a 75 club. The first time to go, you need to be a 12 club. And my first time, I was a 75 club. The very next year, my second attendance, I was a 100 club National Marketing Director. My world was crazy good. This is one of my favorite quotes by Darren Hardy. The organization will always mirror the behavior, habits, attitude, mindset, and pace of the leader. That is exactly what my team was doing. They were just watching what I was doing and duplicating. And this is what we use. This is our system called the Wheel of Success. So I am an old school teacher, I always say from the 1800s, and I taught third grade, and I love to teach in threes. So the first part of the wheel is the Partner Plus. And Partner Plus is simply 3 trios. Could be you, someone else in your household, and maybe a neighbor. So 3 trios, 300 points apiece, total 900 points. $50 as the title reward in 30 days and 5% commission level in the future. Or if you do it in just 10 days, which is our favorite, it's Express Track, and you get a $100 title reward. Who wouldn't want $100, right? So the 3 gifts, this is part of our mindset. We always feel like your attitude towards something and your mindset affects everything. So instead of feeling salesy, what we do is we encourage people to pay their $52 and become a partner themselves. And then when they become a partner, they get paid back on their own orders. So it's a gift to them, right? And if they're gifting other people the product, it's just a simple way to get phytonutrients of 30 different fruits, vegetables, and berries in their bodies every day, right? We also are going to receive education and support from this incredible community. The education is endless and the inspiration is astounding. It really is. And then the third gift is helping people pay for their own products by simply helping people that they love and care about. So there's no sales involved at all. You know, when people say to me, oh, but I don't want to share with people. I don't want to be a salesman. I'm like, but don't you care about them? Don't you want them to get this incredible gift into their bodies as well? Okay, so the second part of the wheel is QSC. That's Qualifying Sales Coordinator. And the easiest, best way to do it is with 3 buddies. So get 3 people that do the exact same thing that you just did. So you've got your 3 trios, right? So you got your $100, hopefully. And then you help 3 buddies do the same thing. When you do that, you're going to get $300 if you do it in a 60-day window. But if you express track that $100 in 10 days, you can express track for 30 days. In 30 days, you get $400 more. So you can essentially get $500 in just title rewards, not sales profit, not commissions, just title rewards in your first 30 days of the wheel. Okay, the third part is PBQ. That's performance bonus qualified. It's qualifying your business. So what you're doing is you're just doing the same thing over and over again. You're going to go back to anyone that is a partner, get them to Partner Plus, which is 3 trios. They get their $100 or their $50 title reward. And then you help them share with their buddies so that they get their title reward of $300 or $400 from the QSC position. And when they do that, they're going to become performance bonus qualified. Now, again, there's mindset involved. It's a gift of service. We're going to pay it forward. You're going to help your buddies do the same exact thing so that you can help them pay for their own product as well. So what you do to qualify your business is just keep that wheel rolling constantly by helping each team member do the same. Are all of them going to do it? No. But will many? Yes. And it will help them pay for their product. And they're their own customer. They're not going to leave themselves. Okay. So we like to qualify our business using a shred 10 or a quad 10. And some of you are, I think, asking, what is a shred 10 versus a quad 10? So a shred 10 is just simply trio capsules on monthly installments because that's how you consume them, right? But the complete shakes, they're like groceries. So I've always suggested that people pay for their product as they consume it. We don't know if people are going to drink a shake every day, every 2 days, 2 times a day, 3 times a day. We don't know. So we want to treat those like groceries, and the capsules should come out of your medical or your health budget, and the complete shakes should come out of your grocery budget, and they should be paid in full. The quad 10 is the same exact thing. The difference is you bring in the omegas. That's our quad. So we've got a trio of capsules, and then we've got the quad, which is our plant-based omegas. And everyone should be ordering a quad 10. Same thing, the quad capsules should come out of their medical or their health budget, and their complete shakes paid in full from the grocery budget. Because when you go to the grocery store, you don't spread it out over 4 months because you're going to go home and you're going to eat it. And then you're going to be mad that you've got a recurring charge on their charge card, right? So remember, on our team, the PV for trio capsules is 75 PV, that's paid volume. And then for the complete shakes, it's 140 paid volume for a total of 215 paid volume. We call that a shred 10 on our team. Versus the quad, there's 105 PV plus 140 for the paid in full shakes, which is 245 PV for the quad 10. Now, there's an example that I want to show you the difference between a shred 10 and a quad 10. So let's say that a partner is short 950 points for qualifying their business. So you divide that. So they're short 950 from the 1,800 that it requires you to promote and get your 3% bonus. So the short 950 for qualifying. So you want to divide that by 215, which I showed you up here. That's a shred 10. So your person would need about 5 new shred 10s to qualify their business. Okay. And on the right side, the quad 10, a partner is short the same amount, 950 for qualifying. You divide that by 245, and that person's going to need about 4 quad 10s. Okay. My top tip, and the reason that I started doing this from the beginning, okay, is because it just made sense. I'm not the sharpest tack in the box, but I've got a lot of common sense. And it didn't make sense to string out and pay for my complete shakes over 4 months when they're so delicious and they're so healthy that I would go through them before then. And then I was needing to make a reorder, but yet I was still paying my credit card for the other months. So I just decided this was simple. That's going to feed us in the macronutrients for carbs, fats, proteins, right? That's fuel for our body. Whereas the capsules are the micronutrients, And that's for cell health, tissues, and organs. Okay. So my top tip is the 4-month installment of the capsules feeds into residual income. That means it's going to be charged every single month. However, the paid in full shakes are immediate stimulus. You get the full amount right up front, but of course, they're going to need to reorder when they run low on those, okay? Now, this is the completed Wheel of Success, but this is what's exciting. When you complete that Wheel of Success, and then you duplicate it again with the 3s. So you've got your Wheel of Success here. Then you bring in Betty, Johnny, and Sally, and they do the same exact thing that you just did. You are now at the new coveted position of QSSC. Now, some of you are going, wait a minute, where's sales coordinator? You didn't say anything about sales coordinator. That's because you would scoop that up with just a couple of these, right? You don't have to have all 3 of them to get to sales coordinator, but you do for QSSC. So keeping everything in 3s. So 3 trios, 3 partner pluses, 3 qualified businesses. How beautiful is that? Now, people see this and they say, oh, wow, Shelly Mackey, this was so easy for her. Look at that. She just got to, national marketing director in record time, and she's just throwing out NMDs left and right. And they think it was just so easy. It wasn't. This is what really went on underneath, behind the scenes. There was adversity. There was criticism from even my own family. There was risk and late nights and doubts and sacrifices and struggles. And it took a lot of courage to step out. There were disappointments along the way, very disappointing. But, I just always say, I call it licking my wounds. Like, you just got a few minutes, lick your wound and then move on, right? Celebrate the positive things that have happened in your day and end on a really good note. But there's a couple things here of persistence and consistency. That is huge for me, because to me, if you are consistent every single day and you are persistent and relentless of reaching out to people, you are going to become very successful. I just wanted to close with my national marketing directors. I wanted to honor them. In the last 7 years of me being in this business, we now have 8 national marketing directors on Team JCJP. We have myself from 2014, Laura Dorsey and Jennifer Starks in 2015. They happened to get to national marketing director on the same day. I called them my twins. And then Jackie Kirshen and Julie Allen both achieved national marketing director in March of 2018 at the same time. And then Janelle Stuckey and Jordan Foch both got to national marketing director in November of this year. And then Savannah Timish just got to national marketing director in January of this year. So it has just been a wild ride. Clearly, the Wheel of Success works. Our system works. The tools and the compensation plan that the company provides for us is off the charts, and it goes hand in hand with what we do. And I just encourage you to keep rolling with the Wheel of Success. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Okay, so she has helped 7 others get to NMD, and I just think that that's a really good reason to follow her. She is helping so many people, and I just love that it's a simple system that her team uses, and there are more tools, including this video, on Boards. So if you have not yet embraced Boards, it is a free app that you should go get right now. And it has all the resources in one place. And there is a whole section called Wheel of Success that has her, all the things that she uses. So I'm about to have an event this week that I'm going to print out her order forms, because the way that her order forms are done are just really well, and it fits right in with her system. So I'm really excited about that. And so I just wanted to highlight that, and I wanted to circle back around to the why, because I just believe that she why did I even mention conference and why did I even mention the summer incentive in the beginning? I just really believe that she got this vision of how many people she could help from a larger event. The larger events, the biggest event that we do is the Juice Plus Live twice a year. And so if you have not yet experienced that, or even if you have, you'll want to bring people along with you to get that bigger vision of how many people you can truly help with the gift of this foundation of nutrition. And I love that she highlights those options and really says everybody needs a quad 10. And that's so true. I found that people are going to ask you, well, what do you embrace, and for us, it's everything. It's all 4 blends every day, complete shakes at least twice a day. And so that is whatever you're eating is going to duplicate. And the way to help as many people as we can is to duplicate. So I just love that system. And I wanted to bring that to you today. And with that, I'm just going to turn it over to Jess now. So you get to hear from one of our newest QSCs on our team. So Jess, take it away and introduce her.
Awesome. Thanks, Tory. Well, I have the pleasure of introducing Tory, another Tory. And she just recently hit QSC. So not only did she hit it in about, maybe was it 40 days? So she dominated that promotion. A couple things about Tory before we hear her story is she's from the same town that I am in. She's from Redbud, Illinois. So we have that in common. But Tory is also going to nursing school. She also works. So she is busy while she's building this Juice Plus business. But what I like about Tory is she has such a positive attitude about everything. She just exudes positivity, and it's contagious. And what I love about her is her heart and just her heart behind this mission and just wanting to share it with anyone and everyone. And truly what I admire about her is at the young age that she is at, she is willing to do what many people are not willing to do, especially at her age. So she steps outside of her comfort zone. She goes, on the path less traveled. And I just know wherever her path takes her, that she will be successful because she has that ingrained within her. So I definitely admire that about Tory. And again, is contagious and inspires me to do more. So the way that we're going to do this is I have a couple of questions for Tory, and she will be able to share her story that way. So Tory, the first question is just, why did you say yes to Juice Plus? And then why did you say yes to the business?
Okay, so started off, I was just watching Jessica and Kelly's Facebook, Instagram. Every day they had something new, whether it was a story or a post, and I was like, holy crap, all of these people are drinking this nasty green juice, and I know that I don't get enough vegetables. I maybe have a salad with lettuce drenched in ranch dressing with croutons, but other than that, I didn't really ever touch greens. So I was like, I can literally take a greens capsule and not even taste it. I was like, how freaking simple. So I remember last September, I literally messaged Jessica. I was like, I need to be put, she was having a back to school event on Facebook. I was like, just put me in it. I'll, check it out. And then I can't remember what was the one thing that sold me, but I was like, I'm ready to sign up. I remember getting on the phone call with Jessica and Julie, and then they started talking about the business. I was like, oh God, I babysit, I work, I'm in nursing school. How in the heck would I ever even do that? So I got off the phone call. I said that I would think about it. I ordered. And then that weekend we had a big Labor Day thing. And I was just literally telling everyone. I was telling my boyfriend's parents, all of our friends. And some of them was like, you're insane. This is a pyramid scheme. You're so crazy, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, I'll be crazy, but whatever. Well, then I told my dad and my brother, and my dad's like, Tory, Juice Plus, your mom got, told about that when she was in her last rounds of chemo and radiation because she wasn't eating. and she was at risk for malnutrition. So your mom actually took 10 capsules every day of each one in her recovery. And like, I was like, yeah, okay, well then, yes, I have to have my own business. I have to share. Literally everybody needs this. If I could put it on everybody's doorstep that I know, I would definitely put it on there. So yeah, that, my mom's story, and just everything with Kelly and Jessica, they're so positive, their posts and everything. I'm like, I have to do it.
Awesome. Well, I love it because your heart and your passion just came across so beautifully. And one thing that I want to mention about the back to school event, just so everyone knows like how awesome this community is. So this was an event that was put on by Facebook, and I just made a post and said, hey, this is what our community is doing. I didn't even run the Facebook event. And Tory was one of the few people that wanted to get in on that. And it was run by a group of this community. And so just again, to be able to leverage like our team as a whole was just so incredible. And that is what brought Tory to Kelly and I, and got us connected. So just how incredible just that all works out so beautifully. So Tory, so what helped you grow your passion around the product? Obviously your mom's story definitely, you know, grew the passion around the product, but just even as you experienced taking the product, just what else might have fueled that passion for you?
So as soon as I ordered and shared it with all the people that thought I was insane, I had about like 2 or 3 people was like, okay, I'll try it. And so this weekend, it was me and my boyfriend, his mom, and then my mom. I ordered her the gummies because she's like, I can't take any more pills or whatever, which that's totally understandable. So my boyfriend has had this like folliculitis stuff on his scalp. I think it's called folliculitis. It's like red, like pimple looking things. And I mean, they were just all over his head, which he has a thick head of hair, so you can't see them, but they hurt. And we took it, and I would say within about 2 months, his folliculitis has cleared up and has never came back. For me, I just felt like better as a whole. Like even just taking him that first day, I was like, holy crap, like I am literally getting in all of this stuff, and I don't even have to eat it. I don't even have to try it. I don't have to buy it. It's literally right here in this capsule, and I just swallow it. So I felt good. I noticed like more energy and sleeping better. I just felt better as a whole person. And then when I got back into clinicals after the COVID stuff, at my first clinical, I actually fainted. And I guess I didn't eat that morning. I don't know. I had a low blood sugar, and I've always felt like that. If I don't eat, I'm not a big like breakfast person. And ever since I started taking Juice Plus, I've never felt like I was going to faint. I've never felt like just low sugar, nothing. I've just felt so good. And then finally I got my dad taking it. He's like, I don't want to order. I don't want to order. So I told him, I was like, I'll share mine with you, you know, if you start to notice anything. And he's been on it for about 3.5 months, and his blood pressure pills are no more. My brother's taking it. He hasn't really voiced anything, but he looks better, and I know he feels better deep down. So that's good. And just my mom, I mean, she took it, I guess she's in remission for 14 years this year. So she probably took it about 10 years ago, but she ended up stopping once they told her she was cancer free, because she's like, I don't need any more medicine. I'm cured.
Mm-hmm.
But she's taking the gummies now. And I just think that she has more energy. She's brighter looked. Her hair's full. I mean, everything. I don't know. This is a win-win for me.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Awesome. Well, and then what would you say shifted for you that helped you get to QSC?
Watching Wendy Campbell the last time, she is just so powerful, and I just had to literally get over myself and just share. I didn't care. All my friends telling me I'm crazy, I'm annoying, this is enough. Like, is anybody even buying from you? Or are you just posting? And I'm like, no, actually, I am having people buy from me. You all will be sorry. And I just kept sharing, and then people started actually having conversations with me. I had research to back it up. And I just learned how to work the boards now. I learned to make the posts and make them more intriguing with people. And in May, I actually made my own little discount that if they ordered what I took, I would give them $10 off and a free like pill capsule holder, because a lot of people that like messaged me before were like, I'm interested, but I don't think I'd remember to take them every morning and all this stuff. So I threw in this little cute like flower pill capsule. Actually, Katie Florkey showed me it. She did it for some of her customers too. And it's just on Amazon. It's like $5. And I told them if they ordered a quad, I'd give them a $10 off and then the little pill capsule holder. And that seemed to be what people needed. So now I hit QSC from all their quads. And every time somebody comes to me, like, what do I need? What do I need to order? I'm like, you're getting a quad. That's what I take. You don't have to ask any more questions besides you're getting the quad. So yeah.
Yes, I love it. Emily just put in the chat quad queen, and that's exactly what we called you on your congrats call, because every single person was getting quads and it was incredible. So yeah, just what I heard you say is, one, you got creative and made it fun, but then two, you let go of maybe what other people thought and really held true to your mission and what was important to you, which was sharing this amazing product, and you did it unapologetically. And I just love that so much. So thank you, Tory, for sharing with us today. So many golden nuggets that you talked about, and I know everyone took away from your talk.
Yes.
Thank you.
I loved it. So happy for you. Thank you for sharing with us. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Kristin because I really want you to hear her story as well. We just have a community full of stories, but I don't know about you guys. This is my very favorite part, is getting to hear from everyone. And hers is an incredible story. And I love how Jess introduced Tory. So I'm just going to jump in and say what I like about Kristin is just how soft spoken and sweet she is. What I love about her is her heart for others. And what I respect about her is that she just finished her master's degree, and while she was teaching, while she was being a busy mom, and she's a farmer's wife, and she just all around amazes me when she talks about how sometimes she'll be cleaning her house at 2 a.m. just because that was the only time she had to get some house stuff done. So I'm just like, wow, I'm blown away by you. But Kristin, please share your product story with us because it is incredible.
Sure. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Tory, for letting me share. I have been eating Juice Plus for 6 years, and 6 years ago, I was a household of one. It was just me. And I was in my mid-20s. And by the time I was 25, 26, I was really not feeling well. I had always struggled with different childhood illnesses. I had several digestive issues, and it just continued to compile as I got older, and 25 is not old. So I knew that things needed to change. And so I started really watching all the things I put in my body, and that still wasn't enough. And Tory said, I'm a teacher, and I taught overseas for 3 years. And when I came back from teaching overseas, I did my physical and found out not only did I have all these other ailments, but my circulation was poor, which I knew, like I could feel that I had no feeling in my legs most mornings. And it took a while for my circulation to get going, especially in the winter. And my blood panel came back showing I had chronic arthritis, and I wasn't even 30. So that really made me aware of what was going on in my body, but that I also needed a big change. And I was already doing everything I could with my diet and exercise, and it wasn't enough. So a sweet friend shared Juice Plus with me, and I was like, yes, I'm going to take this. It sounds great. At the time, I didn't even have a job. So I jumped right into the business because I wanted to share with other people. And I was really hopeful that this would be a great product for me. And a year after taking Juice Plus, I got all my blood work back, and everything came back negative. There was no more arthritis. My circulation was better. And it really made me hopeful of the future, because I had always prayed for wanting a husband and a family. And I had no idea that on the horizon that was coming. And now I am a mom of 3 kids and a farmer's wife. I'm a teacher, and I just graduated in May with my master's. And there's no way that I could have done any of that if I didn't have Juice Plus, because I feel so much better now in my 30s than I ever did in my 20s. I had 2 pregnancies with babies, and they were both Juice Plus babies. I was able to nurse last year. Tori said I cleaned my house at 2 a.m. That is true, but that's because I would always pump once my baby was sleeping through the night. I always did a midnight pump session, and then I would just clean, and then I go to bed. So I'm not always that crazy, but that worked for me during that time of life. So there's no way that I could get any of it done. And I just am so thankful to be a vibrant mom. I have energy to go and do things with my children. And I really very rarely have any issues with anything anymore. My digestive issues have slowly started to go away. My gut has healed as I learned more about a healthy gut and feeding and fueling your gut. I'm just so thankful for this product and for all it's done for me. And just want to encourage all of you, wherever you are in your Juice Plus journey, that this is such a gift and we need to share it with other people.
Okay, that was a mic drop. Thank you. I'm getting choked up. So thank you so much for sharing. I'm so happy, and it's just incredible what this is given you. And I am just so thankful for the way she's jumping in this summer and going for QSSC. So I'm just really excited about her little sprouting team in her town in Nebraska. And she got to have some great events just here recently, a play date, and then a mom's night out. And so Kristin, thank you for sharing. I'm so excited about all the people that you are gonna help, and the people you've already helped, but especially the ones that are still out there. And I know you guys are all just so encouraged after this call today. So thank you for getting on. Let's go finish the month strong. Go and follow up with all those people that you've shared with over this last month or more. Follow up with them and just let's help them get started so they can get this nutrition in their bloodstream as soon as possible. Thanks, guys.